One of the most common questions I've received from TIAA participants is, should I use the Transfer Payout Annuity or the 5-year Fixed Period Annuity when it comes to my GRA contract? The answer is that neither option is universally better. The right choice depends on your goals, tax situation, income needs, and how quickly you want to access your TIAA traditional assets. Let's walk through the differences. First, the Transfer Payout Annuity, commonly called the TPA. Under a GRA contract, TIAA Traditional is generally paid out through 10 annual payments spread over 9 years and a day. During that period, the remaining balance stays invested in TIAA Traditional and continues earning interest. For example, if you had $500,000 in TIAA Traditional, roughly 1/10 would be distributed each year, while the remaining balance continues earning TIAA's credited interest rate. The key advantage is flexibility. Every year when a payment is distributed, you can decide what to do with it. You could spend it, roll it into an IRA, invest it elsewhere, use it for Roth conversions, or simply hold it in cash. You maintain flexibility throughout the entire payout period. Now let's compare that to a 5-year fixed period annuity. Instead of maintaining an accumulation balance inside TIAA Traditional, you're converting the balance into a guaranteed stream of payment that will be paid over a fixed 5-year period. And this is an important distinction. With the Transfer Payout Annuity, you continue to see a TIAA Traditional accumulation balance on your account statement. With the 5-year fixed period annuity, you no longer see that accumulation balance in the same way because it has been converted into a contractual payment stream. Many participants are surprised by this because they still think of the money as an investment account. In reality, you've exchanged the account balance for guaranteed payments over a defined period. Neither approach is wrong, but they are very different. So when might the 5-year fixed period annuity make sense? One situation is when you need income. Let's say you retire at the age 62 and plan to delay Social Security until age 67. A 5-year fixed period can create predictable income during those years while allowing your Social Security benefits to continue to grow. Another situation is when you're trying to move assets out of TIAA Traditional more quickly. Many retirees eventually want their retirement assets consolidated into an IRA where they have a broader range of investment choices. Because the fixed period annuity distributes funds over 5 years rather than nearly 10 years, eligible distributions can generally be rolled over into an IRA much faster than under a Transfer Payout Annuity. A third reason is simplicity. Some retirees prefer knowing exactly what income they'll receive over the next 5 years rather than managing annual decisions and distributions. But there's also a situation where the Transfer Payout Annuity may be the better option. The biggest one is tax management. A $500,000 balance distributed over 5 years creates substantially larger annual payments than the same balance distributed over 10 years. Larger payments can increase taxable income, potentially pushing you into a higher tax bracket, increasing taxation of Social Security benefits, and even triggering higher Medicare IRMAA premiums. Spreading distributions over nearly a decade can often provide significantly more tax flexibility. Another advantage of the TPA is continued participation in TIAA Traditional's credited interest rates. If you're happy with the TIAA Traditional and appreciate its guarantees, the TPA allows the remaining balance to stay there longer. The TPA also gives you more decision-making flexibilities. Maybe tax laws change, maybe markets change, maybe your spending needs change. With the Transfer Payout Annuity, you have another decision point every year. With a 5-year fixed period annuity, you've committed to a 5-year payment structure from the beginning. So how do I generally think about these two options? The 5-year fixed period annuity is often best for retirees who have a specific objective, creating predictable retirement income, bridging the gap before Social Security, accelerating assets out of TIAA Traditional, consolidating assets into an IRA more quickly. The Transfer Payout Annuity is often best for retirees who value flexibility, managing taxes over time, preserving Roth conversion opportunities, maintaining exposure to TIAA Traditional's credited interest rate, making decisions 1 year at a time. The reality is that it isn't just an investment decision, it's also a tax decision and an income planning decision and a retirement lifestyle decision. And that's why it's important to evaluate both options before making an election. Because once the choice is made, changing course may not be possible. The biggest takeaway: don't assume the transfer payout annuity is your only option. Don't assume the 5-year fixed period annuity is automatically better because it gets money out faster. The best solution depends on what you're actually trying to accomplish.